Hello again, and welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball GT, episodes 62, 63, and 64, and some final thoughts. My last video kind of got... I did my intro in a video, and then I pressed spacebar and it ended the video, so... Goku literally just reverted back to his child self, his child body. But also, at the end of the last episode, he got a freaking Dragon Ball pumple. And I was just mentioning... I've always hated that since I saw it in Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. I have no idea what happens in that movie because it's been 20 years since I saw it, but I remember the forehead pumple. And now Goku has the same thing and it's my least favorite thing. Okay, let's see what they do. When does Karin arrive with the senzu beans? Wait. Yeah. He's so cute when he's small. Oh, it's like his whole personality reverts back to when he was so small. Mike. That is so Goku. Remember when his tail got cut off the first time? Hey, is it that guy from before? Wait, it's the one! The Force Ball, which means the dragon that wasn't so bad. I almost called him Janemba. Yo, that guy's such a troll. You could tell the troll energy from, well, everything, but especially here. He was so trolly. Like, really? Evil bastard, you. This is so out of nowhere. Like, the guy swallowed the ball and then it came out of his forehead and then my god, and then he came back the dragon that it was, and his minus energy was corrupted again, and something. Even though a minus and a minus is supposed to make a plus. You know what I want to happen? There's not enough time for this to happen, but I want Gohan and Trunks, like both of Goku and Vegeta's first sons, to go assist J4, and then they fusion, and then they beat your butt. Oh, shut up. That's literally the pose that you do before you get your butt handed to you. It's like he's already decided that he's won. Oh my god. No, he's fine. The blood circulation is just cut off from the pants, so his brain needed a little bit of oxygen. It's fine. Guys, he's like, Dad, are you okay? He gets smacked away and then he smiles. It's just a funny exchange. Like, I got smacked by my dad. No, it's obviously he's just happy he's alive. Maybe he's fooling that guy. He's not evil at all. It's you! Oh. Yeah, but he also went through Goku's digestive system and then he became a plus. Or Dragon Ball science? Dragon Ball biology. Oh. Melt, 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 melt. Take him to the sun. What in the BDSM? Just kill the guy already. Oh. Is this another oolong wish? You mean the BDSM? Like a cowboy standoff. Oh my god! That line! Ooh, did he take a Piccolo's role for moral farming? No, wait, he didn't say the line. He said I have to say the line again. You're better at shooting people in the back, and then he turns around and shows him his butt. Okay, no, his back. Yo, that is so much aura. Yeah, you do the same thing. But will it be enough? I don't know, there's still 2 whole episodes left. Did he? Is he dead? Well, shit. Thank you, because I always want an explanation. I'm guessing instead of like, you know how he absorbs the Dragon Balls and then he takes their power, he somehow like went into him, and because he was, you know, already had like 5 other balls or 6 other balls. No, wait, 5. He just like, you know, so instead of absorbing him like this, he got absorbed and then overtook him. I don't know. Ah! No! No! I knew it could only be that, honestly. But it still hurts to see it. Oh, and then he has to do the evil laugh, like the cherry on top. What the fuck? We're right back where we started. You can truly see how Dragon Ball inspired so many things. You know, Goku inspired Luffy, and the rivalry from this inspired Naruto and Sasuke rivalry, and then Kakaroto inspired Kurosaki-kun. I will lay waste to the whole universe with my minus power. He just needs like one of those Chunibu eye patches or something. I did not know I need to see Vegeta holding small Goku like that. It's so cute. Not until the fat lady sings. Not until Janemba sings Ave Maria. Just need the senzu beans. We should have mainstreamed the production of senzu beans by now. Everyone should be carrying around a little baggie. Was he holding him? I couldn't. It's broken. Yeah, now you have to do it by yourself. Wait, no, I wanted to see how he changed his back. That's actually why I went back. Whoop! Literally had the same pants. Oh, I didn't notice. It just keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I will just say that I feel very chuffed. I had that moment where I didn't need the story to explain something to me. Right after I made a big point about not needing to explain something to me in the middle of a video when I still have time to figure it, like, you know? But it's not that's a big problem. I just think that I feel so chuffed, like it happened so at that, like the exact right time. Yeah. We could have used that eye thing, the blinding thing. But they can only use it once on an enemy, and I think maybe it was already used on him. But what was he gonna do? He didn't get sunglasses in between the time. The size ratio is the same, but now Vegeta's the tall one. Flare! Flare! Blind him! And then, I don't know. Oh my god. This is like, it just got worse and worse, and now he's about to destroy the earth. What? Who? Piccolo? Who needs to show up now? Karin with senzu beans. Piccolo with I don't know what he could do. Who's gonna show up? Kurosaki-kun. Oh, great. So, he couldn't blast it away. It had to be done this way. Okay, I need to stop that. Something is stuck in my head and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's not Kurosaki-kun, it's something else. And that, dear children, is how the Great Canyon was formed. I thought Pan was gonna go Super Saiyan 4 in one go. Imagine. Time to go back in time and fix the problem, Trunks. For another timeline at least. Yeah, sometimes, you know, some guys are just too strong and they go around from planet to planet destroying it. It hurts, doesn't it? Honestly, I want someone to grab the spikes off his back and stab him with it. You guys. みんな孫悟空の息子なんだからな。はい。みんなバカなんだから。元気を、みんなの元気をくれ。このままじゃ、ほら、死ねねえんだ。He's not dead yet. You disobeyed your dad's orders. At least why we didn't have at least some sensu beans though. Oh my, right through his shoulder! Ow! Wait, you're gonna, who's gonna? I like how I have no idea what's gonna happen next. Completely unpredictable. As predictable as parts of shonen can be, other parts are like, how? How? But how? That was the Dragon Ball Z ending, right? I mean, the last fight with Boo was basically this. I was literally saying in my head, "Oh, people have hope again," and then he's like, "This is the hope of everyone." Plus energy, or should I say, plus ultra energy. That laugh, though. Aww. Absorb, absorb, absorb. If only. Here's mine. What about energy from the future and the past? Transcend time. Aww. This is so Star Wars or something. Kawaii da. Right. Aww. And everyone that he helped throughout the GT. Oh my god, even that guy, like one hand in the air, like fuck it, I don't want to die. Oh, everyone that he helped, that's so nice. Even that kid that was baby possessed him. All the Genki. Okay, now it sounds like Superman music. I'm hearing Star Wars, I'm hearing Superman, I'm hearing just all the things. Goku Kent Skywalker! Aww. No, you! I almost said something when he said this. Who are you? I am your father. She said it. She said it. She said it. She said it. That's what I want to say. No. Goku. He can't dodge it because he's in his mind. He's already lost. He was like, I'm a god. I have all the Dragon Balls now. Blah blah blah. And then he saw a true god. And then it was like a deer in headlights. Bye. Yo, even parted the sea. You see, only Goku. I don't know if he's transcended. Oh, he's still there. I literally thought he would like just become space dust. Like his body just became the light. Oh no, don't make another wish. Don't even try. Give it a few years. Seriously, learn from your mistakes. Goku would tell them they're gonna wanna wish Goku back, and then Goku's gonna be like, you idiots. Universal Scale Ultra Genki Dama. He's been purified. He wants to say thanks now. New rule. Don't use me so often. Once in every 10 years. That's the new rule. Maybe he's announcing his retirement. Here, Goku, you're back to life. But in return, I am now retired. What do you want, Shenron? What do you want to say? Tate? Too many wishes. New rule! Once every 10 years! Wow, pushing your luck. I know what's gonna happen now. Oh, I know what's gonna happen now. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna have to do it in exchange for his own life. It was so ominous. But now they can never, ever, ever bring anyone back. So Vegeta, no more Majin actions. No more stunts like that, okay? You can't be forgiven if the people you kill cannot come back. Okay? Be careful. Leather pants. Ah, even brought back Gil. So cute. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean you'll be back in a little while? What does it mean? Where are you going? Dead? What? Why Matana? Yo, if this was my husband, I would have died. I can't even handle my husband being like 3 hours late sometimes. And now you just leave without telling me Chi-Chi is a goddess. A goddess. For putting up with him. But he does save the whole world on multiple occasions. And he left her, you know, very hungry children. She needed to spend most of her time making food for them. So she didn't have time to be bothered about where he is and what he's doing. On the way where? I forgot he died. They keep asking Goku, are you... Wait, what? Oh, they spar. Yeah, I know where they spar. His footprints being erased. Oh, I forgot This is where he was this whole time. They keep doing it. They keep doing it, and they're not saying. And what? I'll never forget you as long as I live. I don't think so. Nani. Aww. Aww, that is so cute. I love how important moms are in Dragon Ball. Every other freaking mangaka, yeah, writing a mother is too much trouble. Yeah, that's what Goku's been trying to teach you guys from a long time. That's why he cares so much about making the next generation stronger than him. You know, your own strength. I'm gonna pull out my eyebrows. Oh. He did turn into space dust. In his butt. Could have just kept going in his hand. Sorry. I'm trying to ease the pain with humor. Oh, the 4-star. What is this? 4 years later? 1 year later? Oh, no. It ended there. They did so good. They did so good for so long. Just nothing else counts. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. But this is where it ends. This is GT. Whatever happens after this. Oh shoot, I went back too far. Oh my god. Oh, that's probably Bulma's daughter. Hee-hee-ba-chan. I literally thought this was like Bulma's daughter, just with a lot of plastic surgery. But if Pan is the great, this has to be like, I don't even know. This has happened before. This is like deja vu on top of deja vu. Yo, that hairline did not improve over the generations, even with Bulma's genes. I don't like this. Oh, but he's watching from...
Goku がいたから楽しかった。
Oh, Yamcha, back when he still had the hair. Let's rewatch! Man, I need to have kids like now, so that they can be 5, so that I can watch this with them. Aww. Yeah, we got to see that again. No, I'm joking, sorry. At least I didn't get to see them kiss again. Or her kiss his cheek for the fucking 5,000th time. Yay! That was so terrible, I'm so sorry. I think maybe that's the worst thing I've ever said. No, I've never said anything worse than cheering at Krillin exploding. What have I said ever that's worse than that? Oh, Aaron sucks. What was that alert? Why was there... Oops. Nice, Kayla. Ruined the whole moment. I guess we have to watch it all again. SSJ4 Fusion is so cool. It took me a while to get used to SSJ4, but I was instantly in love with the Fusion. Oh, I can't read what the narrator is saying because of the other words. They should separate them. Goofy and cheerful. And gentle. Oh, this was one of my favorite moments when he met him. And I think that's anime only, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. Oh yes, his new boy! Oh, so precious. Oshimai. So sad, but so beautiful and happy. Except that one, just that one part. They just didn't. Though I do understand, it's a very nice way to end it overall. It's just it was too literal, you know. Like, I understand the concept, but it was they couldn't come up with like whole new designs for Vegeta's great grandson or whatever. So they just went with like, okay, we want to make sure people know this is Vegeta's grandson, this is Goku's grandson, and they took it so literally. But I mean, they had like 5 minutes to cram all that in. But man, it was like... Now you have to wait 15 years to watch Super as we did. Ooh. No. The saddest ending I've ever seen after 16 years, 100 watches. I'm still sad as hell. But you've been on this Dragon Ball journey for what, 15 years? I started last year and I went through it way too fast because of the hype and the excitement around it. Like, I didn't have what everyone else had, where you look forward to like one episode. Okay, well, not everyone else had this, but a lot of other people, you know, you could only watch so much in a week. And so you had that weeks and weeks of looking forward to what's happened next. And then, you know, all your friends talking together about that episode and that movie. And like, time gives you a whole different experience. Whereas I feel like I went through it so fast. And I love it. And I want to watch it 100 more times, but it's not, I can't have that nostalgia that other people have. And that's such a big part of it. I can see that I will have it. I can see why people have it, but you can't fake nostalgia. You can't cram nostalgia into a year. That's not how it works. Odinoko says Dragon Ball has never been exactly subtle, but that was way too on the nose. That was a bit much for me too. It's Vegeta 0.2 and Goku 0.7 because all of his kids look the same. But Trunks doesn't. Pan doesn't. Even Gohan and the Goten when they grow up. But when they're younger, they look so similar, yeah. But man, it was just generations later and like right now, it was just a lot. To me, this was the end of DB for the longest. I'm so glad we had more content over the last few years. For around 32 to 33 years, I was likely 6 or 7 when my journey started. When I was... Oh, I said you can't cram like 30 years of nostalgia or 20 years of nostalgia into like 1 year. Or you can't fake nostalgia. But then Odinoka says that doesn't stop Hollywood from trying. Oh, someone said... Oh, Oscar! 52853, you're in the Discord! I'm not sure whether anyone has pointed out that Mr. Satan's character seems to be based on Yoko Gushiken, but this information has not been officially confirmed. I can believe that to be true. Both very spiky. The art for Omega is from Legends. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Both very spiky indeed. I do have that feeling of nostalgia, like, but it's only a sliver of what you must have. Oh my god. Retweet. This is the last episode of the franchise to be supervised by Masayuki Uchiyama before his passing on August 31st in 2010. He was an animation supervisor and key animator. He was known for his stiff lines and large number of works. Stiff lines? This episode includes the first appearance of the original that was 62. Last episode supervised by Masayuki Uchiyama. This episode includes the first appearance of the original Shenron in Dragon Ball GT. Whoa! I didn't realize that. The first appearance of the original Shenron. On the original Japanese broadcast, it featured a sneak preview of the new Dr. Slump, right after the preview of the next episode. 64. Saraba Goku, Mata Aohi Made is the final episode of Dragon Ball GT and the final episode of the original Dragon Ball anime trilogy itself. Oh, because it was done for what? You said 15 years after that. Until we meet again, sayonara is the last thing Grandpa Gohan says to Goku in Dragon Ball before returning to the other world. After having come back for one day. Oh, the monster. And I think that is even more meaningful, like, in Japanese. Because sayonara is saying goodbye, like, I don't expect to see you again. Or more like it's for a very long time. But so that the contrast between until we meet again, sayonara. It's like, I think that's a very nice composition of sentiments wrapped up in those words. The monster in hell in this episode looks like the monsters seen on one of the 3 color pictures of Goku, Pan, and Trunks adventuring on various areas drawn by Akira Toriyama for the conception of Dragon Ball GT. I remember we looked at those. On the original Japanese broadcast, the final montage showed a scrolling credit from right to left of all the different voice actors and characters who were on the program since the beginning of the original Dragon Ball in 1986. This is the last episode in the original Japanese version to have the original background music composed by Akihito Tokunaga, and the very last episodic production until the premiere of Super, featuring a new storyline roughly 18 years after the episode. Here's my question. Roughly 18 years after this episode. So Dragon Ball Super aired 18 years later, or the story picks up 18 years later. That can't be that. Must be the former, not the latter. This is the final animated production of the Dragon Ball series to use hand-painted cell animation. All animated products after this use digital ink and paint. I honestly don't really know the difference. The end symbol after the end of the episode looks very similar to the one from the end of the original Dragon Ball manga. Hand-painted cell animation versus how cartoons were made in the 1950s.
Here, a Mickey Mouse short is being put on film. Mickey has been inked and painted on transparent sheets of celluloid. This happens to be a panorama effect where the character will walk in one place and the background keeps moving behind him. Each time a new cell of Mickey is photographed, the background must be moved a fraction of an inch.
What? Wait, that can't be though how Dragon Ball was made. It can't be. One a week. It can't be. It can't be.
The skilled artists who draw every movement in complete detail, just as you will see it in the theater. He looks through the paper at the character he has previously outlined and draws the next movement in correct position. Here the animator's rough drawings are photographed in sequence, one at a time. In this moviola, as the animator runs his film back...
Okay, that's mind-blowing. All animations were done in the style before the advent of digital art. We stand on the shoulders of giants. By the way, the original Dragon Ball anime cells are being sold online and they're very expensive. I can imagine. Wait a minute, so you're telling me for real they did it this way in Dragon Ball? They did it this way? They did it this way? Oh! Hundreds of episodes. Hundreds of episodes. When did it switch? Okay, anyway, that's crazy. I never, like, I knew in my head, but seeing them do it like that and the way that he flips the page and draws the next one, that is insane. Here where he, like, he draws the base and then he, like, look how he flips. Look how he, like, to get the next move. I would say around 2000s when computers were cheaper and more powerful. Welcome back, Modru. Looking back, I know weebs who complain about animation getting recycled in parts of Z, and I think, well, duh. Yeah, but can you blame them? Because none of us understands. No one understands what it took. You'll probably find the hand-animated switch to digital art when you hit super very noticeable. Maybe not. I've seen newer shows. Oh, but you mean, yeah. You mean the switch. Like, it'll take just a bit to get used to because you're used to DBZ in a one way. Or Dragon Ball Z, you're used to it in one way. And then, even though you've seen other things, your brain is still programmed to see Dragon Ball Z in a specific way. So, Disney started using computers for their animation in 1990, but they were one of the few studios that could afford it back then. Today, it's almost only Ghibli that uses the old technique. I understand wanting to keep things a certain way, especially because of the quality and the passion and the beauty and everything about that. But it must be so expensive nowadays to keep up with the way that they're pushing out more and more content. Like, because this takes long. How did they do it once a week? Yo.
Camera shake.
Oh, cool. I need to make time to actually watch this because they even mention like wave gloss, bokeh.
Water effects, lens blur, used to draw focus.
So in this scene, two snowmen talk to each other.
Camera shake to give drama to a scene. Fisheye lens or wide angle lens. Here the director will indicate the length of each cut. A stopwatch was commonly used to time out each one, as seen here in this picture of director Mitsu Hashimoto. The person in charge of the storyboard will write the time on the left, then have a plus symbol with the extra amount of frames to be used on the right.
Other details. Yeah, I definitely have to watch this at some point. Someone asked for the GT score. It's very difficult to give a score after just finishing something. I gave Dragon Ball a 9.3 and Z a 9.5. So I would give GT about an 8. I thought it was very on point for, even if Akira Toriyama wasn't the author, like it wasn't anything based on a manga, nothing. I didn't care because the purpose of it was to kind of like, well, make a lot of money, you know, keep the train going. I'm joking. No, realistically, whether or not how much money they made, I don't care. I don't know, but they kept the magic alive for a little while longer. That's what it meant to the fans, I would say. I always say that I don't care if something makes them a lot of money and they make it and it makes and like as long as it's made, because the fans want stuff. We want figures, we want more stories, we want more movies. And if that makes the money, great. As long as you keep up the quality of what we love, right? And I think that considering they didn't have Toriyama deserved his time to retire, even though he came out of retirement. They didn't want to bother him. This, I respect it so much because it really felt like it was made with love and respect for the series and the story and the characters. Like, I really feel like you know, like I respect it for that. Realistically, it would probably be a 7.5 because of like the beginning and the end being one stronger than the other, but I'm just gonna round it up because I really respect it. I don't know how I might feel in a year from now, but right now I feel 8 out of 10. Technically a 7.5, but I'm rounding up. It has an average score of 63%. I was expecting that, I guess, but Dark Shadow gave it a 5.8. Fair enough, though. So we have a 5 stars, so that's 5 out of 5 stars. A 5.8 and 8, a 7. We have a smiley face from Waleed. I didn't know you could score using smiley faces. We have a 5, a 7, a 5, a 6.8. A 6.8 from Tiago. What? Better than I thought. Dio gave it a 5 out of 10. Diego 7. Mike 5. Unholy gave it a 9. 7, 7, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 7, 6. The GT soundtrack is a 10 out of 10. I love the piano version. I watched the English dub and Cartoon Network butchered the English dub. That's why I rated it a 5. I think if we're doing chronological, she should watch the live-action Dragon Ball movie next so she can see what inspired Toriyama. I agree! I really think the dubs hurt GT especially. At least for me. They accentuate the problems that I have with GT greatly. Thank God I didn't watch that. I had a lot of fun with the GT. I'm so glad everyone voted for it. Yay! Bye.